So what is good with you guys, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like if y'all join in. Let's talk about Nikola Jokic real quick, man. Let's talk about it. Right? Let's talk about it, right? So the whole thing is this, man, is that the NBA is a bunch of hypocrites. The media is a bunch of cowards and hypocrites. And I don't trust them. I don't respect them. I don't have nothing, no type of respect for dudes like Stephen A. or all the media who are silent about Jokic missing games right now due to personal reasons, unknown. No explanation. Nobody knows where he at, his whereabouts, and people was all, bigging up on Kyrie Irving just for missing games for personal reasons, right? And nobody is chiming in about this Jokic situation, and to me, it's disgusting, man. It just shows the hypocrisy of the media, the sports media. If you're gonna do that to Kyrie Irving, you gotta do it to everybody, man. Disgusting, man. It just shows the hypocrisy of the media, the sports media. If you're gonna do that to Kyrie Irving, you gotta do it to everybody, man. Kyrie Irving. My bad, somebody was calling me. So Kyrie Irving took a leave of absence from his team, from the Brooklyn Nets, one time, right? And everybody got on him like as if he was doing that all the time. Somebody named me the other time when he did that. Only time Kyrie Irving ever did that, from my memory, is one time when he took a leave of absence off the Brooklyn Nets for a few games. Jokic has missed 3 straight games, going on 4 games, right? And nobody's talking about it. You say you're about to have a kid, about a family situation, but this is the thing. Kyrie Irving took off because of a family situation as well. But if you actually look at the article, I'll pull up the article right now since everybody want to, use the excuse, you know what I mean, all this going on. I got an article right here, man. Nikola Jokic official status for Nuggets Mavericks. Denver Nuggets have released their official injury report for the Dallas Mavericks. Jokic is listed as questionable for Friday night. Many had speculated that Jokic would rejoin the team once they return to Denver, but so far that has not been the case. He was not spotted at practice on Thursday and is officially listed as questionable for the game against Dallas on Friday. At this point, it feels safe to assume that Jokic will be questionable until he is actually back with the team. There is no reason for concern and no indication that anything has gone wrong. By all accounts, Jokic and his family are fine and healthy. This is just a case of a new father taking as much time as possible to bask in the birth of his child and enjoy some well-earned time with his family. So that's the key word in my personal opinion, is that Kyrie Irving wasn't granted that well-earned time with his family. When Kyrie Irving wanted to take a leave of absence from his team to go be with his family for a family event, people was not trying to roll with that and give him the pass on that. Let me see. They said his absence is a gift from the curse because of the team. The Denver Nuggets have played their last 3 games without superstar center Jokic out due to personal reasons. The Nuggets have a rematch against Dallas. Oh, yeah, so he last played against Dallas on November the 10th. It says the Nuggets have a rematch against Dallas on Friday night, having defeated our Western Conference rivals by 2 points in their previous meeting. And they go on to glaze what Jokic did in that game, man. See, and this is the thing, man. That you guys have to understand, man. You got to keep it 100 down the line. You say Jokic has no past controversy, or what's the controversy? I mean, what controversy did Kyrie have? The only controversy Kyrie had at that point in time when he took that leave of absence, the only controversy he had was the fact that sometimes he was injury prone. Like I said, Kyrie only took a leave of absence one time. He only took, that's the only time he's done that. Every other time that he missed games, it was because of injuries. So you can't have no personal bias towards the situation. It's like I always try to tell people at that point in time when he did it, I'm like, players take leave of absences from their team all the time. Now, I ain't even trying to say Jokic is in the wrong here. I'm saying, why ain't the media hyping it up like how they did Kyrie? You said he had a baby. All right, come on, back to work. You already had a baby. Better work. Somebody said Kyrie was never doing what Jokic is doing. What are you talking about, man? They're the two most skilled players ever at their position. Kyrie and Jokic in the class by themselves. Look at the video I made, bro. Kyrie and Jokic are in the class by themselves because at the end of the day, both of those dudes can say that they are the most skilled players ever at their position. And Kyrie about to beat the brakes out of the Denver Nuggets tonight because there's no Jokic. Jokic ducking smoke. He ducking that Kyrie smoke. Man, you had the baby, man. Get back to work. You understand what I'm saying, man? You said Jokic is number one at his position, and overall Kyrie... No, actually, no, he's not. Jokic is not the best center of all time. You just lied to yourself, homie. So, yeah, man. You people don't know what you're talking about, man. It's a sad world we live in. You know, sad world we live in, man. You know, y'all don't even want to admit certain things like Kyrie Irving being more skilled. I mean, being the most skilled at his position, man. I think it's a sad era we live in, man. Somebody said if Joel Embiid did this, it would be bad. Type of stuff I'm trying to tell y'all, man. People don't want to give Jokic no accountability, man. Shit, crazy work in my personal opinion, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling, man. But why this joint ain't opening up? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the scenario, dog. Because at the end of the day, man, I'm not feeling it, man. Can't get with it, dog. I mean, you said just like Brett Favre, they don't tarnish the white athletes like black athletes. Man, so Jay Rich say, man, it go deep in the rap, man. He say it go deep in the basketball, man. Man. Y'all let me know how y'all feeling about it, man. NBA media not trying to say nothing about it. Where the availability arguments at? And, you know what I mean? Oh, just retire from the league. Then if there's other important stuff going on, just retire. Ain't that what he said about Kyrie? Hey, Jason said always resort to race. I ain't say it, man. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you what the people saying, man. I'm just telling you what they saying. Somebody said because Kyrie didn't go along with the narrative. You said how many did Kyrie miss? Kyrie Irving took a leave of absence, and right now, that's what Jokic is doing, and we don't even know how many games that he gonna miss. So when you say how many games that Kyrie miss, we don't know how many games Jokic's going. We in limbo. If you're a Nuggets fan, you're in limbo right now. Well, honestly, if they go off their logic, what they said about Kyrie, that should be called detrimental to the team and all that. You know what I mean? That should be called detrimental to the team and all that. You said, didn't bro just have a kid? Bro, once again, he had the kid. Get back to work. Get back to work. Y'all keep, because you see the article said he trying to bask in it. So really, he just chilling. It say right here, this is the article. This is just a case. It says that there's nothing wrong with his family. Nothing is going wrong. Family is fine and healthy. It say this is just a case of a new father taking as much time as possible to bask in the birth of his child and enjoy some well-earned time with his family. What? What? So you basically everything is done. Get back to work. Because like I said, they did not give Kyrie no well-earned time with his family. Kyrie came back 3-1 on Stephen Curry. So they talking about well-earned time with his family. Kyrie Irving took time away from his family. They still said he's supposed to retire. They say he should retire. You say, yeah, both are wrong. So if both are wrong, why ain't the media saying something about it then? That's all I'm saying. Because honestly, bro, the reason why I'm sitting here doing this and y'all say, okay, Crunch, you grasping at straws, I'm going to tell you the big reason why I'm doing this video. Okay, right? Y'all can say, okay, Crunch, you reaching and you grabbing at straws. I think that's what they was doing for Kyrie. These people was wasting time on TV talking about this stuff with Kyrie. And the whole time I thought it was not a big deal. And I was just questioning. I'm like, why are they trying to drag this stuff like it's so serious what he's doing? He took a personal leave of absence from work. And they try to make it sound like he had team cancer. So that's what I'm saying. So anybody that feels like I'm stretching it right now, and I'm reaching, this is what they were doing for Kyrie. Literally talking for hours and hours about nothing that has to do with basketball. Somebody said if it's for personal reasons, we should not care. That's what I'm saying. Why do they care so much? Why was that a big point in Kyrie's career to where everybody in the comments saying, oh, Kyrie way more controversial and stuff like that? It shouldn't be looked at as way more controversial just because he's the one that did it. Like I said, the only other times that he missed games in his career was probably was because of injuries. When it comes down to taking a leave of absence, this is something that he did one time, and it blew it way out of proportion. But they're not saying nothing about Jokic. Brandon Van Salson to do I help you. Yeah, we go on 24/7. Nah. No, this is Patrick. It's like, nah. Dang, I feel like the manager not here because they leave early. And it's like, I'm sitting at the desk right now. Like, you said they didn't let Wiggins. Oh, sure. Chad was good, Joe. You might as well take over, yo. And we got Nicolo in here. He's a Jokic fan, so. The media not saying nothing, yo.
Crazy, bro.
Hey, look, now they see how I feel. Everybody in the comments, oh, it's personal reason, it's family, leave him alone. You feel me?
But that's the thing. It's like they didn't listen. These people in the chat, like, y'all don't realize he just said what it is. He don't think if it's personal reasons for anybody, it should be talked about. Because it's personal reasons. Just like with Wiggins. They was talking Wiggins' father passed. They was talking about, I think something to do with Wiggins and his baby mama was messing with his friend or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and thing is, people were still killing Wiggins. But they weren't talking about it on the media, though. Like, when Kyrie was missing them games, bro, they that was, instead of, when was this, what, 2021? 2022?
Yeah.
What 22? Instead of talking about other teams and other players, like the league that bad, where y'all got to talk about, so is this really the most talented era ever? Y'all got to have a whole section of conversation about Kyrie missing games when you have Giannis in the league, LeBron, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, like all these other players, Jokic, and y'all talking about Kyrie missing games? What does that have to do with anything? They was talking about he's crazy, he's obnoxious. They was trying to destroy him. Like bro, it's like hit pieces on Kyrie on YouTube about bullshit. Like
about nothing.
All right. Like they trying to break it down like he was just, oh, you know what, bro, I don't want to play today, bro. I'm gone. All right.
Yeah, like he just up and left on his team. Like, come on, fam.
And y'all saying Jokic is the best player in the league right now. Okay, so just because he's the best player, he can do what he want to do. But look, but watch this. But when I don't want to do this to him. I don't want to do this. But when Jordan retired, he quit. Hey, when Jordan retired after winning 3 Finals MVPs, he quit. I thought he could do whatever he want to do. He's the best player in the league.
Oh, right? Man.
Right? He the best player in the league. So if it's about being come on, bro. Come on.
That's how it should go, yo.
Like, if that's the case, I don't think it should be talked about, period. I think, okay, if they have personal reasons, it's different if it's coming out and they just like, oh, no, they just taking off games because they want to take off. Like, that's different. But if you talking about, like, if it's personal reasons, like I said, I'm not shaming Jokic. Bro, if he got to miss games for whatever reason, bro, you good. Like, we know you going to come back. Same thing with Kyrie. What do we know about Kyrie? When Kyrie came back, he hooped.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, and that's at the end of the day, that's all we care about, for the most part.
Come back and hoop. Yeah, because when I first heard this, I wasn't saying nothing about it.
Like, they really made that shit a whole fucking like topic in the NBA world about Kyrie.
You're right. It's like they was talking for hours about that stuff. Like
on First Take, like really in demolishing his character. Like
for real, they was going in, bro. They was going in.
Like what?
It don't even make sense. Like when you think about it now, and that's why I'm doing this, because it's like when Jokic even when they first announced he was going to miss some games for time, like personal reason, I didn't even think nothing about it. I didn't care not one bit. Like I remember, I just kept going with my day. But now I'm starting to realize, dang, he still ain't played because I seen anybody play the Mavs again tonight, and they said Jokic is out. I'm like, dang, he's still out for personal reasons, and they ain't say nothing about it.
Well, Jokic is out tonight too, eh? Fuck.
Yeah, so I'm just like, man. So I mean, man, I thought they hated when people took personal reasons time off. But, you know.
Don't get me wrong. I don't think Kyrie should have gotten as much shit as he got for missing games. But what I will say to the casual mind, when you're looking at how many games Jokic has played in his career, he's only down like 60 games compared to Kyrie, and Kyrie was in the league 4 years before he was. Like Jokic doesn't have a precedent of missing games.
That's a fact.
Like say Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, like people shit on them because they set a precedent. They miss games all the fucking time. Paul George, he misses games all the fucking time. People shit on him. Kawhi, he misses games all the time. People fucking shit on him. I do feel like that's a part of the reason. Like Kyrie, whatever the reason is, like they miss games. You're like consistently, they're gonna get shit on.
That's what you're saying. But
my thing is just that. But no, that's the thing. They talk about Paul George. They talk about Embiid. They talk about these players. But, bro, they were killing Kyrie like as a man. They were talking about him as a man. They weren't talking about just, okay, get on the court. They talking about him as a man. Kyrie was dealing with serious knee injuries too, and he came back and hooped. Came back and played 60 games. Came back and played. When he could play, he played. Right? But like I said, you injured, cool.
I agree with that. Right?
But you don't come in and do as a man. Like they talking about him as his mind and how he think. They was having conversations on First Take about how we think. They were talking about how we think. Like think about that, bro.
You say he's not the brightest individual.
Come on, bro.
But I just feel like that all has to do with like how the media perceives how you talk. Like because the media doesn't like how Kyrie talks. It's obvious, right?
And that's the whole thing we get into. That it's not about basketball. It's about how they look at Kyrie. That's the whole point.
Like say even now, like Joel as of recent, like people did shut on him for missing games, but like it would just get on the court. Now people are questioning his character because he's had a bunch of fucking quotes the last like week or so, where Joel is in the wrong in this case. Kyrie, I don't think he was really in the wrong too often.
And Nikola, rightfully so, because he came out and said, I'm gonna try not to play back-to-back games. He came out and said those things.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Kyrie ain't never came out and say, "No, I ain't gonna play."
That's not even the worst one. That's not even the worst part. Like this week, like that players meeting that got leaked. The only thing Joel had to say,
that's some real team cancer stuff.
The only thing Joel had to say,
they used to make it seem like that was the type of stuff that Kyrie teammates were saying. Like they just used to make stuff up, like, oh, he's just the worst type of teammate. Now there's stuff about him.
And none of Kyrie teammates ever came out and said nothing about him like that.
Never said nothing even close to that.
Ever. And they was killing Kyrie like they had the information like that. Off rip, nigga. Off rip, nigga. Come on, bro.
They used to say like it was common knowledge. Like, yeah, you ain't see what his teammates said. They said he was the worst teammate. Like what? Like Man, come on, man.
But didn't Kyrie, as far as like I ain't got no issue with Kyrie, but
Here we go.
but didn't he say that the damn world was flat or something like
That's
that?
his opinion, bro. That's
Here
his
we
opinion.
go, bro.
That's not an opinion.
Wait, hold up.
That's his
You
opinion,
people know.
bro.
See, no, now
That's
you
not
finna
an
get to
opinion.
it's finna go somewhere else.
That's
But no,
that's
that's
not an
the
opinion,
thing, though. He wasn't publicly coming out and saying that.
Wait,
They was saying that about him. Oh, Rip, he never.
He didn't
was
say
coming
that
out.
publicly.
He was not. He was not trying to tell everybody, man. No, I think the world is flat. You should think the world is flat too.
Time out. When Kyrie said the world was flat, did it affect your day or your life at all when he said that?
That's not the point.
You tripping with him about that phone, dog? What?
No, it's not the point.
That ain't got nothing to do with your reality, your mind, your soul, and your point of view, bro. Nothing.
Okay, listen.
What does even got to do with like
listen,
the fact that him missing the game?
I'm a very
exactly. What does that have to do with anything?
okay. Am I gonna be able to respond, or y'all just gonna keep asking 17 questions?
I'm asking you the same 17 questions.
We're gonna ask all the questions. We're gonna ask all the questions we need to ask.
Okay,
Facts.
so
say your piece. Say your piece.
saying the world is flat is not an opinion. When you have something,
this is going to be a whole different conversation, though, bro.
It's a whole nother conversation.
Okay,
I might
take
not
it there,
agree
but
with
that's
you.
just
He might not agree with you.
That's what I'm saying.
So you have a personal bias against him because of that statement.
I don't have any bias against Kyrie.
You have a bias against him because of that statement.
Hold up, Chris. Let me ask you.
You just said you like Kyrie, but when he said that statement, it kind of made you like,
I didn't say that. I didn't say
So
that.
what did you say, sir? Okay. So if that's the case, what does that statement have to do with anything?
Well,
when it comes to your perspective on Kyrie,
I heard someone on here complain that somebody in the media, I guess.
I said when it comes to your perspective on Kyrie, why does that have anything to do with anything?
It doesn't. But that's not what we're talking about. We're
up?
not talking about my perspective. We're talking about the media's perspective.
No, because you were talking about I don't have nothing to do with Kyrie. I don't feel no type of way about Kyrie.
Do you want me to answer your question?
You don't have nothing against Kyrie, right? So yeah, this is about your perspective, right? So what does that change about this?
Wait, this is nasty work. I really want to ask this. Please let me ask this. When Kyrie said the world was flat and everyone started saying he was a locker room cancer, how does that correlate?
Oh, I don't agree with that. Right. But that's not what I was saying.
As long as you say that, I can live with that.
Right. So why are you bringing up? You want to just get in Kyrie? You just want to roast Kyrie real quick?
No. One of you complained that somebody on the media said that Kyrie's not one of the brightest minds or whatever.
No. That's not what we said. That's not what we said.
Somebody says that.
No. Nobody said that.
I highlighted how somebody said that on TV. But they was talking about him missing games though. I was trying to ask you, what does that have to do with him missing games? What is him saying?
And as far as I know, when he was in Brooklyn, a lot of the games he was missing was not because he was injured. It was because he didn't want to get the vaccine, which I was all for.
Hold on. That was after the season after he took off for personal reasons. I'm talking about the season before that when he was 50, 40, 90, and KD was out.
Like how many players are taking off for personal reasons though?
You said what?
Hold on, Jokic did it.
He did. I mean, just recently or something. I didn't.
Are you not reading the screen?
Right there on the screen.
I can't read the whole thing because it was cut off.
This nigga can't read.
You came up here without even reading the title.
Hold on. You talking about Kyrie not the brightest because you said the rail flag. You talking about you can't read.
I just didn't read it. Just because I didn't read it.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
That's not very bright.
Dude, choosing not to read and coming up here to talk when you ain't know the topic of conversation.
That's not very bright.
That's not very bright.
All right, guys. Y'all just want to argue. Y'all don't want to have a conversation. That's fine.
Come on, don't get sensitive on this now.
Because the issue is that y'all don't want to hear any other perspective. I don't have no issue with Kyrie. But here's the
I told you, no, you was wrong about something.
No, here's the issue. I have no issue with Kyrie, but I'm going to be 100 on everything. I'm not gonna go to bat for somebody when they're just
we get that.
Wrong.
We get that.
Right.
Okay. So if somebody says something that's factual about Kyrie that is a problem, you should be able to accept it.
Okay, what if you said that's factual about Kyrie? That's a problem.
He said the damn world was flat. That's dumb.
Okay, but no, see.
So I'm saying you said somebody said something about Kyrie.
Wait. So now that's something that you have against him because it wasn't factual.
I don't have it against him.
Okay, so what does that have to do with anything?
You just said it's dumb.
The reason why I brought it up,
it's dumb to you.
Okay, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all just want to.
Bro, we just heard what you said.
Y'all, it's like y'all just.
You said because he said the earth was flat, it's dumb. So what is that? Dumb. What does that particular statement have to do with anything that we're talking about?
Well, Crunch had an issue with somebody saying that he wasn't one of the brightest minds.
So that's what I say. So Chris, you said that when somebody had if I have a problem with somebody saying something factual about Kyrie, So the person that said he's not bright, how is that a fact? What we is trying to ask you is that's your opinion if you feel as though he's dumb for saying that, bro. That's not a fact.
Wait, so Chris, do you consider yourself a bright person?
Yes.
Okay, so when you just came up here without talking and you didn't read the title was in your face, so now can I call you not bright or not bright-minded?
That's not that's not what I came up here to talk about.
Because you were incorrect about one thing.
That's not what I came up here.
So can I make a judgment on your character because you were incorrect about one thing?
If you want to, that's fine.
No, I'm saying is that judgment
at first you ain't want to let him answer.
Is that judgment on your character justified?
You gotta let him finish his question.
Because you were wrong about one thing.
I want to hear the rest of it. See, because that's a good question, Chad. You got to hear the whole question, Chris.
So I heard the whole question. So is that justification of you? And I'm going out here spewing this about you. I'm not saying that it matters or not, right? I just want to get this clear because I don't want to hear no, you can say whatever you want to say about me. Yeah, I can say whatever I want to say about you. I got two lips and a tongue, right? What I'm saying is, do you think that justification of me saying that you're not bright-minded or you're not very smart or intelligent because you came up here and hopping in the conversation when you didn't even know the topic of, but you hopped in and I'll say, well, he didn't even know the topic. He come up here talking, y'all. This dude, Chris, Precision Edge. I'm finna record a video of this, play a video of him playing this clip, get this clip to blow up, and now I'm finna make a whole indictment on your character because of this one statement you made. But you say you feel like you're pretty bright. So do you think that me doing that is justified? Do you think that's the right thing to do?
Is it the right thing to do? Honestly, I can't answer that question because it doesn't matter either way. But here's what I would say to that though. You could do it if you wanted to.
I know I can do it if I wanted to.
Here's what I would say to that. I didn't come up here to talk about what the prompt was saying. I came up here to talk about the specific comment that Crunch made. Was in that relation to the prompt? No, it was in relation.
I was relating to the prompt though.
Okay, that's fine. But when I came up here and heard you say that someone
said, so that's why I said.
So I let him say all of that, and I can't respond.
So you're not.
All of that. I did not interrupt, and I can't respond.
I just came back in the room. But what I'm saying is this though, bro.
This is crazy. Y'all don't want to hear what I got to say to you. That's fine.
I asked you all you wanted to do was roast Kyrie. You said no.
I did not want to roast Kyrie.
I'm saying now you're saying that you're not going to respond to the prompt. You just wanted to come up here and say that point you made about Kyrie, and then you try to say, "Oh, it's facts that he's not bright," which is kind of just like it just not.
I didn't say his facts that he's not bright.
You did say that.
You did say
that, bro.
You said the fact is that he said about him saying the word is fact. You said that's not a fact. You said he's wrong when he said the word.
He is wrong. Yes, he is wrong.
Okay, so you saying that's not a fact, right?
No, but what I said was,
and then you said, I had a problem with people saying facts about Kyrie though. I'm saying you said I had a problem with people saying facts about Kyrie though.
Because you're lying. You're lying. That's why.
No, I'm clarifying what I'm saying. Just because you heard one thing doesn't mean that what you understood.
I heard what came out your mouth. Not my mouth.
Okay.
But go ahead, bro. But go ahead. I know you about to talk. Go ahead.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, now this is crazy. So I don't even know what I'm going to Y'all asked like 4 or 5 different questions, but what I am going to respond to.
You good?
You can't keep up with it. I thought you was right.
Y'all asked, okay, it's 2 different people talking, and then there you go again. You interrupt again as I'm talking, like y'all won't let me.
Sorry.
You don't want to keep interjecting on us, interjecting on you. Just say what you got to say. Go ahead. My bad.
$50. I'm betting either one of y'all. When I start talking, you're going to interrupt. $50 right now.
I interrupt whatever the fuck I want to, so that really don't matter.
I know, that's my point. Like, you're not trying to have a conversation.
No, but you just get to your point instead of talking about us interrupting.
You still ain't said nothing.
You just,
I just did.
What'd you say?
I'm saying you just
too worried about us interjecting.
Like you can't let somebody that disagrees with
substance in your argument.
You can't let somebody that.
We're asking you to clarify your statements. Now it's okay. You don't agree with me because I don't look at the same way.
That's what it is. You guys.
No, that's not true though. That's not true.
Y'all love Kyrie, and if anybody says anything
I knew that's what it was. There it go. Y'all love Kyrie. I knew it.
If you say anybody says anything negative, any type of comment, any type of
Chris, why you still ain't said your point yet?
Chris,
I am saying my point. I'm literally saying it right now.
You thought we were just some obsessed Kyrie fans. You could have just said that from the beginning.
I'm saying it right now. I'm saying my point right now.
That's what you've been wanting to say, though.
Just because
I don't agree with you don't mean I'm a Kyrie super fan, bro.
What's your time, bro?
Y'all just got an issue with anytime anybody holds anybody accountable that you like.
That's absolutely
accountable for what?
I'm trying to figure out. Okay,
so do you think
in relation to the prompt?
Do you think Kyrie saying the world was flat is smart?
What are you holding Kyrie Irving accountable to?
No.
What are you holding him accountable
Do you think what Kyrie saying that the world is flat was smart?
No, it wasn't smart.
I'm asking all of y'all.
I don't, bro. That's his opinion. I don't know.
No, Chad. Just let him go along with it. Yes, it's dumb.
Like I don't.
What's your point?
Like that's what I'm saying.
What's your point? What is your point?
You refuse to hold him accountable to anything.
No, because maybe I agree with him. So that's what I'm saying.
Well, you might be dumb too. That's fine.
Okay, and that's perfectly fine if you feel like that about me. But what does that have to do with anything?
Well, what it has to do with what the comment that Crunch said earlier. That's what I came up with.
Okay. So now it goes back to my original question. So because you say one dumb thing, that means you're a stupid character.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay. So make it make sense. So what does that have to do with anything?
But if you say the world is flat, that pretty much tells me that you're not that smart of an individual.
But wait. If you
it's
have
not just one thing.
But we're not talking.
It's not just one thing. It's how dumb the thing is.
We was talking about Kyrie Irving being right-minded in relation to basketball. So because he said something outside of basketball, that means he's not right about basketball. We're talking about basketball.
I would disagree with that. I would disagree with that.
Okay, so that was the whole point. That was the whole point of contention.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh shit. He said no. He said Jokic's wife had a baby. Hey, that's fire, bro. Okay. Fucking ants. All right, we'll see you later. Christmas love. Yes, sir. Say the world is flat. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're talking about him being bright-minded in relation to basketball. We're not talking about if he know quantum physics.
Hey, man. No one said anything when J.R. Smith was saying stupid shit all the time in the media.
Like, come on, bro. Who gives a fuck, though? Like, bro.
Well, I give a fuck now. I'm being toxic. Fuck this.
What? Like, Nicola, LeBron can say, I saw 3 rims because he got poked in the eye. Oh, everybody, yep. You smart for saying that, bro. You saw 3 rims. Like, what? He said, knowing the world is round is not quantum physics. I never said that, bro. I never said that.
We never even said Kyrie was right. Just like, what's the point?
Yeah, that exactly. We were talking about basketball. We were talking about his character as an individual when it comes to basketball. Him being a team cancer in the locker room when it comes to basketball. How he interacts with people. That's what we were speaking to. That's what we were referring to. That's what we were talking about.
Hey, man, I'm tired of watching the Nuggets without Jokic, bro. It's painful.
I'm dead. What's up, Casey?
Yo, what's good, man? Hey, I was really just saying, man, like, now me personally, I'm a Embiid fan.
Yeah.
Like, I'm an Embiid fan.
He also had that anti-Semitic tweet. Hey, how was it anti-Semitic? He showed a book on his story. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, like it's just media. It's media game. So like, no matter what he can say, no matter what he can do, you see, he's getting dunked on every day now for the past week.
Who?
Embiid.
He been getting. You talking about the media killing him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
but in that particular situation, like, you don't think that him saying, okay, I'm on the like I said, since you say you're a Embiid fan, I'm not gonna sit here and say I know exactly what he said. I'm making sure that's clear about him saying like he's not gonna play back-to-backs. He don't think he should play back-to-backs. Like, when you hear that if you're a Philly fan, from their perspective, if you're a Philly fan and this supposed to be trust the process, that went through the Ben Simmons, went through the Jimmy Butler, went through the James Harden, went through the MVP, went through him being one of the best centers in the league, went through him being a top 2 player, if not the best player in the league next to Jokic, went through all that, and y'all still haven't got to a finals appearance. You don't think that, like, the Philly fans have some type of justification for how they feel?
Honestly, yeah. But in the same token, I was one of the people that said Joel should have shut it down. He shouldn't have played in the Olympics.
I agree.
I agree. I feel like he was rushed coming back. I tore my ACL twice. I used to play football. You feel? And it's like, I know how these injuries like can affect you. Like, I'm 23, gang. Like, and my knee still affects me to this day. So like, I know how hard it's gonna be for a second footer to consistently put up those type of numbers and stats. So me seeing him being one of the best players in the league, he should have shut it down, and then he should have just came back. But it's like, no matter what he does, it will always be a negative conversation. Like, attached to it. Does that make sense?
That's how the.
What you talking about?
I'm talking about Embiid.
Oh, yeah.
If Embiid tears his meniscus and he says, "Oh, I'm sitting out," people in the comments saying, "Oh man,
They must have been.
Embiid here, go Embiid." Like no matter what he can do. So I mean, all that, like even with Kyrie, it's just the media.
It's not a big deal though, Mama. I checked the fridge already. Ain't nothing in there.
It's just straight the media. I mean, yeah, you can talk about his success. You can talk about his like what he hasn't done. That's fine. But like when you start like attacking who he is on the court, because people forget how good Embiid actually is when he's on the court.
I just think his tendencies, man. I think he's been getting away with stuff his whole career. I hope he's not on a decline, but he's looking like he's declining this season, man. He's looking scary, bro. Like,
yeah.
Believe me,
what has he been getting away with?
Just apparently whatever Tyrese Maxey just said he was doing.
I mean, the way I understood it, like the way I've been reading it, like this has really just been happening like the last like 6 months though. Like not saying it's okay, but like apparently since Embiid signed that extension, like he's been different. That's what I've been hearing.
But I'm asking y'all, so like, what has he been getting away with? Like,
Crunch, what's good, my boy?
What's up, bro? This man Chris still talking in the comments. He said, could it be possible that these people know more than you?
Chris, just let it go, bro. It's over, bro. Just let it go.
Yeah, just let it go, fam.
It's okay.
Kyrie talk.
It's okay. Yeah, he's still on that, bro.
I think the problem with Joel Embiid, he don't want to be in Philly no more. He just don't know how to go about it. Because like 2 games ago, when he played serious, he just had like 30. Like
he was trash
games
that game,
ago.
Gustavo. He was trash.
I mean, he wasn't like, I'm not saying it was like the craziest 30 game, but I'm saying like a little effort with Joel Embiid go a long way. Like, you know,
like he gonna get 27.
Exactly. Like, you feel me? But what I mean, like, he's throwing, like, if you don't listen to every time he get on the mic, even when Jimmy Butler, right, when they played the Miami Heat and Jimmy Butler had that great game, he's extending olive branches. Like, Jimmy Butler's the best player in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's literally showing people, like, he's saying it without saying it. Like,
he definitely said that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's saying it like, yo, I'm trying to get up out of here, bro. Like, Philly. Yeah, I'm saying Philly.
But the sad part is he just had
George. And this is what I don't get about Philly. Philly always shoot themselves in the foot. You didn't want to give you gave Paul George a max deal at 34, but you didn't want to pay James Harden? Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
That was one of the dumbest Daryl Morey moves.
I think, hey, Gustavo, I'm not justifying that, and I don't think it was the right whoop to do, but I think they did that because they like, okay, now we got Maxey. He younger. He hooped with him for a season. He looked like he getting better. Okay, then we going, Like, that's what I think they was looking at. I don't think it was the right move, but it is what it is. I mean, I just gotta say that's so disrespectful for Joel Embiid to play against them. It's so disrespectful to Joel Embiid's teammates that he just got with, for him to be in fucking post-game interviews saying Jimmy Butler is, I think he's the best player. Like, that's disrespectful.
But now, look, and I do feel bad.
He just played,
man. But Harden's robbed of his greatness, bro, because of other people on the team, man. I feel about Harden with the Rockets. I mean,
man, Harden on Philly.
Harden should have already had a ring, man.
Harden was solid.
And this is what I say, right? Right, you gotta really.
Trevor Ariza, man, screwed up that game, man, for the Rockets.
You gotta really look at it like this, right? Even with the production now, James Harden right now is better than Paul George right now. Like, still, like, he's still better
about than James Harden. James Harden does not miss game.
And not only
James
that,
Harden is an amazing player, bro. I love James Harden.
Like James Harden,
he's gonna be valued way higher than Paul George because number one, he's a elite point guard, but he's a two-way guard. So like, not like a two-way on like defense, but like he's a combo guard. Like, he could play the 1 and the 2. You know what I'm saying?
Right
so
now,
his value already.
Somebody said Harden didn't perform in crunch time. He had 2 game winners in the playoffs.
Yeah, he had 2 games.
You remember in 2018, man, when they should have gone to the finals, man. I mean, he can't support the whole team himself. I mean, I feel like Trevor Ariza let him down. He missed a bunch of shots.
I
mean,
this is what it is.
Harden really
They missed.
that
I think they missed
When he was with Philly, he had 2 40-point games.
I think Embiid can't play championship basketball, and the thing is, it's sad because he just had Jimmy Butler. So Jimmy Butler, the best player in the world.
No, I mean he only had Jimmy Butler for
just
like
not a
45
leader.
games
That's the
though, bro.
problem.
He ain't even
He
had
had
him,
him, and then he still lost in the playoffs, man. So
I just feel as though Joel Embiid don't know how to. He don't want to be that guy to be like, I'm demanding a trade.
Yeah,
So he's just going about it like a horrible or like not horrible, but he just don't know how to do it. Like I mean, I would just request a trade. I would request a trade. Like just request it. Like
see, but think about it. If you're Joel Embiid and you come out and you request a trade, do you know what's gonna come with that?
Yep. A lot of well, it's championship or bust now. Now like you about to go somewhere where you're propelled, like you gotta win now. Like
yeah, but has
no. Not
yeah,
even
but
that. It's
championship teams have to have two superstars that work together well.
You never came through.
It's always been that way.
Now they
see trading beef for Luka, man.
And Embiid just needs to be held accountable. Like he's missing team meetings and he's not showing up for important stuff. And he's not
trying to force his way out. He takes
No, he's been doing this. He's been doing this for
He did learn from Harden.
Wait.
Where?
I mean, but look what forges championship teams. Look at what forges championship teams.
Late to meetings.
It's not even like that's just
not.
He
was coming late to meetings.
In order to be able to like win a championship and be able to bolster your team, you got to be a leader. Embiid is not a leader.
Yeah, but he don't got it in him.
Man, but if you look at the great championships, you always had two players that work so well together. Come on, look at Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett. Man, you got to have two people that work real well together.
But that's why I don't think Embiid plays championship ball. Embiid don't play well with somebody else.
Players you named, the main star, they were leaders. All the players you just named, the main star.
Skeptic, I don't think Embiid plays well with other players, man. I don't think he knows how to play winning ball.
Shaq and Kobe. I mean,
he just started playing ball when he was like 16.
I mean, at the end of the day, they paired him up. His last duo was with Harden. Harden, you can argue, doesn't play winning ball either. So it's like they just had to figure out.
Both of them are not leaders. They just put both.
No, Harden's probably not considered a leader compared to a lot of others. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. Remember, he had Jimmy Butler.
Look what happened.
He had Jimmy Butler.
Wait.
But he just said Jimmy. But Jimmy's a leader.
Yeah, Jimmy's a leader.
That's why Michael Jordan was so hard on his teammates. Basically, they were like, "Man, we don't like playing with him," but he made them better. That's the thing. He made him so much better.
And also, you gotta look at it like this. Like, look what happened. Look what happened when they took Harden off his team when he couldn't lead them and he was a bench player. He was kind of in that support role. He's doing great now. He's averaging 20 points per game right now.
He hasn't been doing that hot, but
who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Harden.
He hasn't been that great.
Yeah, but Harden nice, man. I think Harden needs to play with somebody though that can win.
He needs like another strong. They tried him. The Nets should have had that, man. The circumstances have been the way they were. But
yeah,
the Nets were just a poorly. They traded. So listen, before Harden was there, they had a deep bench. They had one of the deepest benches in the leagues, and then Harden came. And
Harris, didn't they? Joe Harris wasn't he playing?
Yeah, Joe Harris. Well, Joe Harris stayed, but they also had
Joe Harris was ass at that point.
Joe Harris.
No, he was shooting. He was shooting good, dude.
Not anymore when Harden got there.
But they had one of the deepest teams in the league, and then when Harden came, they just got rid of all that progress they were making with their bench.
Dinwiddie? Yeah. I remember Dinwiddie did real good for the Nets. Wasn't he playing for them?
He was traded in the Harden trade, I'm pretty sure.
I think he had a
but let me stop.
He was still on the team. He just wasn't getting the same that he was getting because